Smoke meat.
No chemicals or preservatives, just 100% honest to goodness hickory smoked meat.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Boy, some chicken wings have really hit the spot.
You ain't got no better food like some chicken wings, some baby back ribs, some fries or something?
It's just two guys talking, am I right? We're just talking.
Hey, howdy, hey. Welcome to the number one podcast in the Western United States?
Western United States.
Western United States. Undisputed. Come at us. I'm Mike, here with John. John, it's been a minute.
It has been.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, I've never felt more lonely and awkward in the world than I did last week. Sitting here at this big empty table all by my lonesome, Mike.
I'm sorry. That was my bad. Yeah. Life's been busy and we've been trying to connect and it's just been a little tricky. It's only going to get worse probably now that school's starting. So.
Oh. But hey, school is starting, which means my kids are going back to school.
So you got that going for you. Dude, Whitney's starting to teach this year, and she's been at new teacher meetings all week. So I've been alone with the children. And listen, I love my kids, but oh my gosh, am I ready to go back to work.
I had to take Charlie to an orthodontist appointment today. And normally, it's not a big deal. We just divide and conquer, and
Right.
the other kids stay at home, and Haley had an appointment, actually at the district office. But she's gonna be an aide in classrooms.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So she was going for that, and I had to take Charlie to an orthodontist appointment, and I had to take our youngest with me.
Ugh.
Dude, it is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. Yesterday I was like, I'll just run in my classroom, get some things done. My kids are fighting each other and screaming. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So shout out to all you SAHMs out there, stay-at-home moms. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome because I love my children, but boy, am I excited for work to start again.
Nothing like a little distance to make the heart grow fonder.
Indeed. John, what you been cooking?
You know what we had on Sunday? We did that shredded beef again.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. And it's so good. And it's so easy. And honestly, it's relatively pretty cheap. I went to Costco, bought one of those double packs of chuck roasts.
Okay.
It was like $30. And we had barbecue beef sandwiches one night. And then the next night we did shredded beef tacos. And we did, both of them were with my parents. So it's my parents and my grandpa. So there's 5 adults and 3 kids.
Okay.
And we had plenty of food for
Dude.
$30 on 2 meals.
So how do you smoke the thing until it pulls apart?
No, so you chunk up the chuck roast.
Uh-huh.
Chunk up the chuck roast. Say that 5 times
No
fast.
kidding. Impressive.
Smoke that just like a brisket. You cut it into big chunks just so it goes a little faster. Smoke it up to 160. Put it in a pan with Coke, brown sugar, barbecue sauce.
A little braising liquid action.
Yep, seal it up, and it goes for about 2-3 hours.
Nice.
Till it's fall apart.
That's awesome. So do you put it in a Dutch oven on the smoker? Or
Yeah,
do you
that's
move
what
it
I
inside
do.
at that point?
Yeah, it's
Right on.
Yeah, way too hot to turn on the oven right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, it's been raining. It's been kind of nice the last few days.
It's been so nice, yeah, for sure.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, done that. Trying to think. I don't know why I haven't. I just haven't been cooking as much as I normally do outside.
Dude, same, man. It's because it's been so hot. I feel like even
Yeah,
though you
true.
don't want to turn on the oven inside, going outside, my deck is like the surface of the sun in the afternoon.
Yeah, you've got the sun
So,
right on the back.
Yeah.
I guess I did more tots. Blackstone tots,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
It's the way to go.
I made corn dogs on the Blackstone the other day. Homemade corn dogs.
How'd you do that?
Dude, so you make up a little batter, right?
Yeah.
And then I just deep fried them on the Blackstone.
Oh,
Just
you
had a
deep fried
thing
them.
of-
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like trying to figure out like how you like covered them in batter and then cooked them
No.
Like-
Deep fried them.
pancake style or something.
No, I just did just put the aluminum foil pan with some.
Mm-hmm.
It actually turned out okay. The kids liked it, so it was fun.
That's winning.
Yeah,
If the kids eat, that's winning right there, man.
indeed.
But
Also smoked a fatty for the boys at work.
oh, did you?
Dude, a Philly fatty.
A Philly fatty.
A Philly fatty.
Did you do it with sausage still, or did you do it
No,
with ground
so I
beef?
used ground beef.
Okay.
It was pretty dang good. So I took ground beef and then I layered, obviously, the bacon weave, and
Okay.
then smashed some ground beef down flat on it. And then I put cream cheese. And then I hate onions that are crunchy. So I sauteed the onions and the peppers
support
beforehand. I don't know if it was the right thing to do or not, because when I went to roll it, it started to melt the cream cheese. And so it kind of made a bit of a
Yeah,
mess
you gotta
and it
cool
stayed
them
together.
off.
Yeah. Which I should have done, but we were kind of trying to hurry. So took a little longer than I thought, but man, it was good. Like we just sliced it and put it on a bun. It was actually really good. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you use the gallon bag trick for your ground beef?
no, that would have been genius though.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what the gallon bag trick is.
So you've got your bacon weave, and you're trying to get like a nice, even, square patty, essentially, over the top of it. So if you take a gallon bag and you put your meat in there, you just press it flat. You can even use a rolling pin on it. Flatten it out, get it all into the corners, and then you cut down the sides of the gallon bag, and then you just flip it over onto the bacon weave.
Gosh dang it,
And
John.
you've got like this perfect square, nice, very
yeah.
packed in, but you've really been able to work it.
See, and I did that when I made my first fatty because I saw it and it was awesome. Didn't even think about it this time. I wish I would have, because that was an issue too, is trying to like push the ground beef. I didn't want to overwork it, but I wanted it to be flat enough that we could roll up. Yeah, that would have been really good.
Yeah.
So use the bag trick, everybody.
Did you put any other cheese in it? Or?
I didn't. I just used the cream cheese.
Interesting.
I think with a little extra something, it would be a little better. Because it was a little bit, I don't know if bland is the right word, but a different kind of cheese would have probably brought a little bit more to the table.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about cream cheese in there.
Yeah. See, that's how the only ones that I've ever made are like cream cheese and jalapenos wrapped up in sausage. So that's what gave me the idea.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if, because the cream cheese was messy, I mean, it was good, but it was messy. I wonder if it would be better if you just kind of layered some provolone or something like that.
Or, yeah, Havarti Munster or something like that.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Huh.
Anyway,
Very cool.
it was delicious. I'd like to try it again because it
I haven't done
didn't
it.
stay together, and I pride myself on my first couple fatties were just so nice, and this one did not stay together. It looked like crap, but it tasted really good.
I haven't done one of those in a long time. I always used to do breakfast ones.
Yeah, see, and I asked them if they want to do that one. They were like, I don't know, but I'm intrigued at that too. Do you think you could just, the one I saw, somebody used like the hash browns you get at McDonald's, like the frozen ones.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if you could just sprinkle some tater tots in there for your hash brown.
I'm sure you could. I've actually
Thing.
never put hash browns in
Oh,
mine.
really?
I've always just done like scrambled eggs and cheese, some peppers, and
Do you pre-cook the eggs?
yes.
And then do you cool them down before you put them on, or you just put them in the middle?
But not, I mean, you don't cool them all the way down, but
You don't want to put them on hot.
yeah,
That makes sense.
just so you can handle them a little better.
Interesting.
Oh.
We need to try some more fatties. You opened my
fatties.
eyes to the fatty. I thought it was just sausage, and I think I've talked about this, but the one that I made, it was fine and it was cool, but it was a lot. And so the ground beef and bacon, I feel like, is a much better pairing than sausage and bacon. I just feel like that was so much.
Yeah, I just
Salt
remembered.
and
I
pork.
forgot about the pizza one that I did.
Oh, tell us.
No, like it was Italian sausage. Still had a bacon weave, but we put like pepperoni
Oh.
and mozzarella cheese and marinara sauce in it,
That sounds good.
and then ate it on garlic buns.
Oh, and sauce in it. And then did you just slice it and put it on
Yeah.
buns? Right on.
Yep, like a chub of bologna.
Listen, guys, if you have not tried the fatty, I would recommend it because there's a lot of more stuff you can do with it.
I feel like
it's pretty cool.
maybe I'm just like not looking at the right things, but I feel like I haven't seen a fatty on social
I
media.
haven't either.
Let's do it. Let's bring the fatty back.
Bring back the fatty. I love it. We need to get shirts made, and we're going to do it. Seriously, it seems like it was really big like 3 years ago, and now it's like you don't see much.
Dude, I've got a t-shirt idea.
Oh. Do I dare ask?
It's going to be awesome. Just wait.
All right. I'm excited.
Just wait. We may have some merch coming. All right. Well, we talked about school is coming back. Do you know what that also means, Mike?
I do, because it's the most wonderful time of the year, John.
Well, I don't know if you can say that anymore because your nights have been horrible lately.
That's true. I have football is what is the season. I love football. I've got 2 boys playing right now, and it is I can only think of inappropriate things to say. It is busy.
Hellacious?
Very busy, yes. Very busy. What is it you say? Charlie Foxtrot? Is that appropriate
Yeah.
to say? I like that a lot.
It is a major
It is
Charlie
a major
Foxtrot.
Charlie Foxtrot. I'm gone from 5 to 9 every night. But they love it. I'm loving it. I love football. So we thought it'd be kind of cool to talk about barbecue and football. I feel like we've done that. We did this last year too, but I think that they pair so well together.
I know. Next Saturday. Can you believe that? That's
Dude.
the first kickoff.
I am so excited.
It feels like it's early. I don't know if school's starting later or if football's starting earlier.
That's a good point. I feel like it didn't start until next Saturday September?
No, it's the
I thought
24th.
they always started in September. Maybe I'm just thinking NFL because college always started a little bit before.
I don't care about the Bears have broken my heart so many times.
I don't know, dude. Everybody's talking about him with this new Caleb Williams cat. But the only games I've ever watched him play, he got the crap kicked out of him by Utah. So
I know. Well, and the worst part is you freaking went and signed Jordan Love to like
heck yes, dude.
one of the best contracts ever.
Heck yes.
So now I'm like torn between do I root for my alma mater
Yeah.
or do I continue to hate the Packers with every fiber of my being?
Listen, we'll take you anytime, all right? As a certified Packers fan, you are welcome to root for both teams.
I don't know that there are enough cheese curds and bratwurst in the state of Wisconsin to get me to wear a cheese
come
head
on.
and that horrible green jersey.
I love it. I love it, dude. I had a cheese head for so long, and then Damon took a bite out of it and just ruined it, and I was really sad. But anyway, football and barbecue, John.
I know. There are few things I love more than like a cold, crisp day, hanging out by the smoker, and then sitting down and watching a game, wearing hoodies, not sweating at all.
We are getting out of sweating season. We still got a bit to go, but we'll be there.
Yeah, I love it.
I do too.
So what's your favorite thing to eat at a game?
I mean, so here's the story.
And maybe we need to go two different answers.
Yeah.
At the game,
There.
and
at home while watching.
home while watching a
Okay.
game.
When I'm there, I'll be honest. You know how I feel about burgers. I love me a burger. I like a game day dog. Like I love just whether it's a brat, which is awesome, or just a hot dog. You know, I like something like that. I feel like you have to be into those things when you're at the game.
No, I support that.
So, thoughts?
Yeah, I'm there. I honestly don't eat at games a lot. I feel, and part of that's just because I'm maybe the cheapest person on earth.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I really don't go there. We usually eat before, but usually I'll end up getting a hot
I know.
dog anyway.
Anytime I go to a game, it seems like I'm going because I've got tickets from work or something. So I'm spoiled enough. Most of the time, I end up in a suite, and there's wings and nachos or whatever, and I'll eat those. But
oh, that's right. You were sending me Marco Polos last year from a suite, and it was awesome.
yeah,
That's sweet.
too bad those are gone. I'm nobody. I'm nobody again. But yeah, I'm with you. I love dogs or anything that's like handheld.
Right.
I hate the like trying to balance the like nachos and the cheese.
Right.
Or a pizza on your lap and you're like,
Even a messy sandwich is kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. And I like burgers too. I actually I'll tell you about it when we get done.
All right.
A fantastic burger this week in town.
Ooh, I want all the deets.
Yep.
Okay.
But I like my burgers, like, I love an egg on my burger.
Yeah.
And like,
Oh, yeah. Messy and
yeah,
slaws.
It doesn't play well at the game. So
yeah, I hear that.
yeah, I support that with the sausage or the.
Yeah.
I wish they would sell Scotsman's
Oh,
at the games.
I forgot all about Scotsman's. Holy crap! That has been in the recesses of my subconscious for
Let's
years.
just pause for a minute because
Oh my god!
anyone who hasn't been to Utah State, and I feel like half of Utah State doesn't even know what a Scotsman is.
No kidding. Does the place still exist?
The Quick Stop?
Yeah, is that still around?
I think so. We should take
We need
a
to
little
go
road
tour
trip.
USU again, I guess. There was this dumpy little. What would you even call it? Like it wasn't.
It was like a crappy gas station in the student union.
Yeah, with no gas. It was just like it was a
like
convenience store, I guess.
Yeah, and like the sodas were terrible. They were expensive.
Yeah.
Everything else there, like you felt like you were at an airport location spending a ton of money. But they called them Scotsman's.
I can't believe I
and it
forgot
was
about
like
this.
it was like a hamburger, hot dog, and bratwurst.
Yes.
All got together and had
a delicious child.
Yeah, this incestuous like love child. And it was the greatest thing on earth. Like,
gosh.
It was made out of sausage, looked like ground beef, had chunks of cheese in it, but was in the shape of a hot dog.
Yes.
And they were so good.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgot about the
They
Scotsman.
were so good.
Did they call it a Scotsman dog?
I don't
Or
remember.
just the Scotsman?
I don't know what they called it other than delicious.
I wonder if they're still around.
I don't know.
Hit us up if you've heard of what we're talking about. I know
Yes.
a lot of our listeners are Utah State alma mater, but I can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. That place was a dump, and the only reason I ever went in was for those Scotsmans. Oh, those were good. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, it man, I'm going to have to. Yeah. You know what? We are about 17 minutes into this, and we're way off topic. But we need to go. We need to sample the Scotsman.
Yes.
And then we need to recreate them.
Dude, that is true. Oh, I'm sure we could. We got skills.
Shouldn't be that hard.
Interesting.
All right.
Also, we were super poor college kids back then, so maybe they're hot garbage. Maybe we'll eat them now and be like, oh my gosh.
So here's the thing. They probably were and are hot garbage. Like, if they don't make them, it's probably because, like, the FDA got
Many
involved.
health
And,
concerns.
USDA came in and said, you're doing what? But here's the thing. I still mostly eat hot garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I
for
love
sure.
it. So,
yeah, that's a good point.
so I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm into it. Okay.
All right.
I'm into it.
Anyways, sorry. If anyone from USU is listening, let's fix this. Let's get Scotsman's at the games.
I think Whitney might have a meeting up at USU tomorrow. I might have to have her slip in and do a little recon.
Dude, what? Forget that. Let's go.
Serious.
But, yeah. Actually, I won't be going to USU games this year because that's another hot garbage situation.
Oh, my gosh.
But-
Speaking of football.
Yeah. So let's, since we're not going to be watching USU this year, or we'll be doing it from our homes.
Yes, indeed.
Crying on the couch.
Yes.
What is your go-to meal at home?
Jeez. Go-to meal at home. So here's the story. I love barbecue. I hate having to get up during the game and go out and check stuff. So in my mind, my favorite thing is like a steak or something that I can just cook kind of quick. It's delicious, but I'm not spending all day back and forth outside. Sometimes that's nice, I guess, if there's a lot of commercial breaks, but I'm for steak, I'm for grilled chicken, I'm for something that, you know, you cook hot and fast, mostly because I don't plan ahead enough to have
Yeah.
something,
Yeah, you do need to plan
Smoking.
ahead, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. So, one thing that I'm thinking though, as we were talking, is like some crazy barbecue nacho concoction.
Oh,
I've
dude,
never had it, but
Swacho!
yeah, swachos. That would be really good. I think
Yeah,
I'd like to try that.
Robbie and I just today we had some of those leftover Blackstone tots,
Oh yeah,
and we heated the tots up, covered them in cheese, melted that barbecue sauce and fry sauce on top of them.
dude,
It was money.
that sounds awesome.
And then we hit it with a little bit of Blanco.
Big fan of Blanco.
Dude, I am a huge fan of Blanco.
It's pretty versatile too. I've used it on a lot of different stuff. Meat Church's Blanco, by the way.
Yep. So yeah, big fan of the like loaded tot nacho idea. I like that. See, I'm all about the like pregame cook. I'm like you. I don't want to cook during the game.
Yeah, but having it all done, ready
I want
to go.
it done. I want to be able to sit down and eat while I watch the game.
Okay.
So, I love ribs. Ribs for a game are
I love ribs for
money.
anything. Didn't they win our barbecue bracketology? They were up there
I think
at least.
they did. I don't know. I can't remember.
That was a few
It
weeks
was like
ago.
forever ago, Mike.
How embarrassing.
I know. See if
Baby back ribs were close at least. But I love me some ribs.
let's see who won. It was baby back ribs.
Yeah,
It went
that's
between
what I
baby
thought.
back ribs and beef ribs. And
That's what I thought, yeah.
so yeah, I love that. I love wings too. And part of what I like about it is it's the exact same amount of work, and you can have like 3 different flavor profiles.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Put a different sauce on it or a different... Yeah, I like that a lot.
So
You could switch it up.
yeah, you can do a bunch of things, and then we do the like cream cheese and Oreo like footballs and
Okay.
something sweet. But for the meat wise, I think ribs, wings, pulled pork even
Yeah.
like, and you can do all sorts of things there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably my favorite.
I love the ribs idea, and I'm thinking party ribs. Like that would be nice to do for
I know.
a game.
I need to do party ribs again. The last time I did them, they were a little too tough. But I need to
them
practice
too. I've
them
only
again.
done them a couple of times. I'd like to try them again.
Yeah. But honestly, like I love that pregame cook, which nice segue
Hey.
into the tailgate,
Yes.
because that is by far, at least here in like Logan. I know it's big at the U, but at USU it is highly underrated.
Yeah.
Like the tailgate scene is honestly, it's a hot mess over there.
Yeah. All around, it's a hot mess.
Yeah. But I love tailgating, man.
See, and we were talking about this before. I have never tailgated. I remember as a kid, and I want to emphasize as a kid before I could think for myself, I went with my buddy to a BYU game, and the tailgating scene was unreal. Like, it was pretty... I was into it. There were games, there were people with grills, and I was just like, what's happening? I was probably like 9 years old. So, I mean, but I've never done it. I've kind of wanted to, but I've never been... I don't know. Just haven't had the opportunity. I'm hoping when my boys get older, we'll make it a thing. But
I was going to say, the tailgating is starting to pick up here at USU.
Mm-hmm.
But I walked through it last year and walked through it with my kids and was like a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like it was... And let me like put this out. I don't have an issue with people drinking it like before the game. Like
Yeah.
that's fine. It was like a drunken debauchery. Like it was a bad frat party over there. There
Yeah.
were people everywhere. It was packed in way too tight, and it wasn't any fun.
Yeah.
Like even walking through it wasn't fun.
right.
So
Yeah.
we'll get there, but like, and I was telling you before we started, like one of my favorite tailgating experiences, I went up to Boise. My girlfriend's roommate at the time lived up there, so we went up when USU played Boise.
Yeah.
And I mean, they take it serious. Like, people pay more for their tailgating spot than they do for their tickets.
Well, I think back then when they would come here, I think they had more tailgaters than some of the Utah State guys. Yeah.
But, like, it's so much fun to, like, get in there and, like, walk around and you're talking to different people. And there's, like, a little bit of rivalry and razzing going on. But, I mean, going through there, I mean, I ate at, like, 12 different spots. And everyone's like, hey, come get a dog. Let's talk about the game. You're going to lose so bad. No, you're going to lose. And, you know, we didn't play cornhole back then. I don't even remember what we did. But, like, you know, playing lawn darts or whatever in the parking lot. And, like, it was just fun to get out and interact with people, and everybody's cooking something different.
Yeah.
Like, that can be a lot of fun. So while I don't get that experience cooking at home, obviously, like, man, I love getting ready for the game.
Yeah.
Like, the pregame is almost as good as the game.
See, and I think when you're really into it, that becomes just as fun as, like, that pregame and stuff. I'm over here thinking, dude, we should start tailgating for the high school football games. We start tailgating at Mountain Crest. That'd be so fun.
Mountain Crest.
John, don't you get me started. Don't you dare get me started.
All right. I'll give you that one. At least it's orange. I wear a Bears jersey.
Oh, woof.
No, dude. I'm down. You want to start a
tailgating club?
I was just going to say, Mike, we've talked about this. Starting a smoking club.
Would be pretty awesome.
Let's get the school to fund.
That could be fun. Because I feel like when you're tailgating, you're not going to charge people, right? Tailgating is more about, hey, come over, let's talk, grab a dog, right? Yeah. It's more of a community thing than anything.
Well, and this is like a pro-level tailgating secret. There are often two different offerings. Oh. They're the, like, passerbyers, like, yeah, grab a bar S Frank, like, go for it, man, I don't care. Uh-huh. And then there's the, like, friends and family.
Okay,
there's the come over here, we've got Asian wings.
Come in the back here, yeah. Okay, all right. Dude, party ribs for the games. Oh, yeah.
And that could be fun, man. Get the kids involved.
Yeah, that could be really fun.
We're going to have to talk more about this.
Indeed.
But I think that's part of football. Like, it's a community thing.
Yeah.
And, like, even when you like the Packers, like, I still let you into my house.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even though you're misguided enough to think that the Bears are a half-decent football team.
The best thing I've ever done to Mike, the best prank I've ever done, I volunteered to coach flag football when our kids were on the same team.
Twice. Wasn't it twice?
Was he on the team both times it was the Bears?
Damon has two hideous Bears jerseys.
I named the team the Bears 2 years in a row, so that Mike's kid had to wear a Bears, and he was so proud of it.
Oh, he was. It was so painful.
He was so proud of it. It was awesome.
Dang it.
I've never been that proud in my entire life, I think.
Woof.
So, yeah. And I remember thinking that when Chad called me, and he's like, "Hey, will you coach?" All right, you get to pick the team name. The Bears. The Bears. Just blue. Make sure it's blue. So that was fun. But
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, I am definitely hungry now, man.
Me too, man. Yeah, we need to look at the tailgating scene. That could be.
Did you get a new principal this year?
No, but she's way awesome.
But she was new last year.
She was new last year.
Yeah. We should have a conversation.
Might be worth it. I have to announce all the games this year, so.
Football, you do?
Pretty excited. It'll be a good time. Apparently, I have a really good announcer voice, so I think it's from my years of podcasting.
I like it.
It's really honed my craft.
Can you plug the podcast while you're announcing the game?
I should. That'd be so funny. I'm sure they would just laugh. I don't know.
We'll sponsor the tailgate. And thanks to the sponsor of our tailgate. That's awesome. All right. Well, Mike and I have plans we need to make.
We do indeed.
So
thanks for listening to us, though, while we kind of yammered on.
Football. It's the greatest season of the year.
Hit us up. Let us know your favorite team, your favorite tailgating experiences, things you like to cook. Leave a comment on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, all the things.
Tag us or send us your best tailgating setup or recipe.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. That's the other fun part about tailgating is, like, down at the U, like, there are certain spots that are known for, like, really good chili or you know, really good dogs or so. If you've got a proud tailgating recipe, hit us up. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, that'd be
So,
sweet.
Until next time, I'm John.
I'm Mike.
We're Fat Guys with Smokers. Thanks for listening to the Fat Guys with Smokers podcast. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe so you don't forget to tune in for even more nonsense from a couple of Fat Guys with Smokers.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.